So I got my burner for my foundry working. It's not 100% yet. So with the propane cylinders, these 5-gallon propane cylinders that are common, and the regulators that are on, they all have these safety features in them now, and they're very low pressure, so it's actually caused me a lot of troubles, but I managed to get it working. So first thing, in the propane cylinders, they have like a float, so if the propane cylinder tips over, it doesn't let gas come out. The regulators have a safety device in them, which if it detects a leak, or what they think is a leak, they'll actually won't completely shut off, but they'll slow way down and it won't put out any gas. And both of those things I had to mess around with to get this working the way I wanted it. So anyway, what I've got, just your normal barbecue propane cylinder, commonly used regulator system. This would work a lot better if I had a higher pressure regulator, such as I think welding. If you use brazing torches, acetylene. I think if you had one of those regulators, you could adjust it up to what you needed to. But if not, just get a higher pressure regulator, because that one's quite small. And all I did, I just cut the end off a standard regulator assembly, and I pushed in a 1/4-inch hose, clamped it with some hose clamps, and the actual burner assembly is right there. And all that is a piece of, well, I've got a couple of flared. This is 3/4-inch pipe, so it's 3/4 to 1 inch. It's flared at both ends just to connect into my foundry. 1/4-inch pipe, needle valve. Now at the end of this 1/4-inch pipe is a nipple for wire feed welding. So it's just a copper nipple that I've soldered into this copper pipe. And yeah, to get it going, just a matter of opening the valve. Flames going. Ooh, the gas is going. Just trying to get that on the video. So there's a bit of adjustment there. Once again, the pressure that I'm working with out of that regulator is very low. So I could get a lot better performance with a higher pressure regulator. Alright, now I'm just going to connect it up and restart the foundry. Valve. And it's a goer. Now I've tested this and used this a few times now. I still haven't tried it with brass or copper. I don't think it'll work. It may do, but it works really good for aluminium melting. If you want to cast aluminium it works very well with that, and I will test it out with the brass or copper, see if I can get that to melt. And thanks very much to Scrapsmith for his ideas on building this burner. It was very simple, and it's worked pretty well. So